What is up, Nerd Nation? It's your boy Hunter here from filmnerdtv, and tonight we are doing part 3, the finale. Oops, I'm off screen. The finale for the Ultimate Schmoedown, or not the Ultimate Schmoedown, the Schmoedown Spectacular. And for this episode, we do have the Team Action taking on Top 10 in the special stipulation match. And we have the main event, Christian Harloff defending the Schmoedown Championship against Sam Levine. I'm going for, I gotta represent Action Army, baby. Represent strong. And my boy, Sam Levine. Let's see. We actually have a whiteboard and marker today, guys. Yay! Let's do this. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's do this.
Jesus Christ, man.
This shot doesn't look well composed to me at all. I mean, look at your framing. Look at the mise en scène.
It's a fine frame. We've done this
It just really seems like you could use a class, some training, on-the-job sort of experience.
I agree.
Is this a Joel Schumacher film or the Schmoedown?
It's a Schmoedown, as clearly.
It's a Schumacher down. Is this going to be an entirely Dutch angle shoot? I don't understand what I'm looking
we
at.
get creative with some of our shots, but this isn't that bad. This
There's
is actually quite
creative,
nice.
and then there's creatively bankrupt.
That's really awesome.
Is it the hardest?
Thank you so much.
That was the hardest thing for you to say in your whole life.
No, this was awesome. I'm a massive wrestling fan. Have them say my names.
During the WW.
Is that days? 165. Be at the spectacular. Us.
Knowledge versus knowledge.
Nah, big F-U. That's right, boys.
I've been drinking for a month since we lost, but it's made me stronger. You guys want us to play a team that we already dispatched, a team that we and everyone else agrees does not deserve to be here. You know who deserves to be at the spectacular? Us! Team Action!
It's nice to be back.
Yeah.
It's nice to be amongst mostly friends. Mostly friends is what we're saying.
Yeah.
And now we need to basically curb stomp the two children at the table.
Yeah,
They got
babies.
invited to the adults' table, and now they're complaining they're not getting the biggest turkey leg. You two need to shut up. That's what you need to do.
But here's the thing, Top 10. Here's what you were so stupid to do. You're going to challenge the team that beat you, and then you're going to have to disband for a year. Your fans are going to forget about you just like everyone else has forgotten about you.
And Roka, don't think when you disband for a year it's done. I'm gonna egg your house daily, okay? 365 days I'm gonna egg your front door.
Yeah, we gotta break up for a year if we lose. It's worth it.
Yeah, not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. Look, you take that out, and then it gets to their category, which they're named after. They do a weekly show, supposedly. I still don't see any proof of this.
You're not the outlaw anymore, Roka, okay? You guys are gonna be outlawed from this league. You're not allowed back, okay? We might even just call ourselves Top 10. And you know what? If we lose a match, we'll change our name so Top 10 gets another loss. We have no respect for you. I want you to understand that. Look me in the eyes. I have no respect for you.
We're gonna whoop that ass. So hardcore, baby, so hardcore. You're gonna call back and cry to your family, to your girl. You cry back to your mom.
Go back and cry to your tailor. Talk to your tailor.
Yeah.
Only one team deserves to be at the spectacular, and I got one last question. Where's the belts?
But this is ridiculous to me. That we gotta come back and prove ourselves to these fast-talking fools. And we're in their heads, you can tell.
Yeah.
See, the last time we took it too serious, we were too close to the vest, we were too tight. We wanted to whip them so bad we couldn't see straight. And now, people have been talking. I want the return of the man in black. Motherfuckers, I'm back.
Here's the stipulations for all of you if you do not know what they are.
here we go. So if top 10 wins, they will get a number 1 contender spot. They will have to battle someone for a number 1 contender spot. Most likely top that, maybe MODOK. That will happen in February. They also requested there is no opponents, no spinner's choice on the wheel that Action's agreed to. Now, if Action wins, Action will get a title shot against the Patriots in February, and top 10 will have to break up for a full year.
Now, you look at Team Action, right? And they have the gift of gab, if you will. They know how to talk their way around a game. But when they get under the white-hot spotlight, I think a lot of people early in the year question if they could handle the pressure. They certainly have done that. That's one of the reasons why they're favored today. Interesting of note, their Team Action, the action-adventure category, not always lenient to them. It will not be on the wheel this time. So Team Action will have to show us their breadth of knowledge.
Well, yeah, look, it's just to be upfront too. The competitors, the teams are allowed to pick a strength that they want to have on the wheel. And
we'll consider it.
Action chose not to have it on there.
Yeah, they didn't want it.
That is something that should be known going into
Get it out of here.
This match. And it is going to be something. And also what you've seen throughout this entire event, Dale the Dude, who is he is a reactor, he is a fan, and he has been getting abused this entire event. But it looked like he was going to get abused once again and just bullied by Team Action. Top 10, they stepped in, they took care of him, and he's going to be walking them out today here at the Spectacular. And with that, I'm ready to go.
Oh, I am ready. I smell something. I don't know if there's a horse in the studio or if it's just all the crap that Action is talking. Let's have it, Christian.
All right, here's the tail of the tape. Team Action. Movie release dates. Action movies, Oscar movies, and picking on poor reactors. And then you have Team Top 10. Biopics.
Saving reactors?
And saving poor reactors. All right.
Well, isn't that nice of him?
All right, so with that, are you ready?
Oh, dude, yeah, get the thing going.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the team division. Introducing first.
Good to see you, too.
Good to see you, Dad.
Same time you verbalize it in front of the microphone. Keep in mind there is no stealing in round 1.
All right, so Team Action, are you guys ready?
Yeah, absolutely, Christian. Deja vu.
And Team Top 10, are you ready?
Top 10 Boomaye.
Yeah, we
Let's
are.
do this.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Woo! Here we go now, guys. 3 rounds. Round number 1 in the category of animated. In what Pixar film will you hear the quote, "Congratulations, San Francisco, you've ruined pizza"? First the Hawaiians, and now you.
First what? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Is that a JT?
That's sounds like a JT.
I thought they were laughing at the
Yeah, I
last
couldn't hear
part
it
of
either.
Did you guys hear the whole question?
Did you hear the last 3
I
words?
heard the question real well.
The last 3 words?
I heard all of it.
Ben, you didn't hear it? Ben, did you hear the
I
question?
legitimately didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Action heard it, so you're going to use repeat.
Inside Out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's
Yeah,
the
we
repeat.
didn't hear it.
In what Pixar film will you hear the quote, "Congratulations, San Francisco, you've ruined pizza"? First the Hawaiians, and now you.
I didn't hear you. Yeah,
So they didn't hear it.
no, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right.
You got to keep
5,
an eye on all these mouthy
4,
individuals.
3, 2, 1, pens down. Drew.
Inside Out.
Correct. John.
I don't know.
And Ben.
It's gonna be Inside Out.
And Matt.
Inside Out.
There you go. 2-1.
Matt
2-1.
likes his Pixar movies.
2-1.
I have one of these things.
We got
Yeah,
next
Christian, I don't have one of these. I'm blind. Never mind.
All right, here we go.
That one's mine. We can.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be a class act. Okay.
Christian, a lot of squirreliness on the table thus far.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot at stake
Like
here.
they're gathering acorns in the movie Ice Age.
Is a title shot, a potential
It's the
break?
second most
Here we
popular
go.
Pixar film.
Here we go.
But still was the wrong answer.
Come on, let's go.
In the world of comedies.
Dad!
Comedies by professionals who know how to do comedy. What 90s film features Kevin Kline running the country as President Bill Mitchell?
When will those professionals be?
They're in traffic. You know the vibe.
Speaking of that, 5.
Oh,
4,
what a segue!
3, 2,
Good man.
1. John.
Repeat the question, please.
All right.
All right, in the world of comedies, what 90s film features Kevin Kline running the country as President Bill Mitchell?
I'm not gonna get this one, guys.
This isn't right. What I have.
5, 4,
Drew Guy showing early confidence.
2, 1. Roca.
Dave.
Correct.
God damn it.
Correct. And Ben.
Dick.
Incorrect. Matt.
Dave.
Got it. And Drew. Dick.
I wrote
Dick.
Dick.
Wow. So look at that. Top 10 taking the lead here. They were down, and now they're up. So 3-2.
Christian, I think we just saw the difference between a decade of age.
All right, here we go. Next question. Family films. Family films.
Always.
Which Oscar winner's first leading role was in the next Karate Kid?
Oh my God.
I gotta wonder if a decade plus of life, maybe the top 10 has lived, is gonna
5,
help them against Team Action.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
2, 1. Pens down, please. All right, and Ben.
Is it Hillary Swank?
Correct. Matt.
I couldn't pull it.
And
Yeah,
Drew.
that's not right what I have on this one.
All right, and John.
Hillary Swank.
Hillary Swank. Okay, so there you go. Top 10 going up by 1
Pacific
point because
Northwest
Roca hits it,
fucking
and so does Ben. 4-3. Next question.
Okay, in the world of dramas, what drama had the tagline, "Fear can hold you prisoner, hope can set you free"? Christian, it's just me to see teams holding on a little too tight.
Did that
They
work?
seem a little keyed up.
Yeah. 5,
Color purple?
4, 3,
The color
2,
purple?
1. Pens down. Pens down. And we got Matt.
Nada.
Didn't have it.
Nada. Shawshank Redemption?
Correct. Ben.
Oh,
Schindler's
started
List.
Right.
Schindler's. All right, so only Roca gets it there.
That's
So
right.
5-3.
Shawshank.
Would you
5-3.
accept in Shawshank R?
Yeah, so, yeah.
I started writing a
Probably
timer
not.
now.
I've lost on similar
Yeah.
predicaments.
Probably not. All right, here we go. Next question here.
It's
Good film. I heard it's a good film. I didn't either.
Never read that.
Next question of action adventure. Action adventure. Who performed the tune "We Don't Need Another Hero" in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
Yes, that like an old person. In the Mad Max
And
Beyond the
you know,
Thunderdome,
do you ever smoke the grass? Because that's what I feel like.
we
right
ate at
now.
a restaurant on Sunday.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's go to Drew.
I wrote Max.
Max is incorrect.
Tina Turner.
That is correct. Ben
I got nothing.
and Matt.
Tina Turner.
Look at that. Top 10 starting to tear away here. Top 10 is tearing away.
You have to admire Drew Guy's half-court shot of writing down Max
Yeah.
because it's in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. It's a hell of an attempt.
Here we go. Next one. Next one.
Single name artist.
The
Here we
world
go.
of comic book movies is up next. These are comic book movies. What actor plays rookie officer John Blake in The Dark Knight Rises? I asked that like Emperor Palpatine. Dates.
5,
Your friends.
4, 3, 2,
Joseph
1. Pens down.
Gordon-Levitt.
Pens down. And okay.
I
so,
got nothing.
Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Roca nothing. Ben.
I missed
Joseph
one.
Gordon-Levitt.
That's correct. Matt.
That's what I started right, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But
But he
You
did.
don't have the whole thing.
Don't
Right.
have it, yeah.
Just Gordon-Levitt.
You got it. All right. So
Yeah,
they're coming
right.
back. Fantasy sci-fi. What did the father and son use to communicate across decades with in Frequency? Took place in Queens, Bayside.
Never
Oh,
is
it's,
it really? Bayside was also the high school in Saved
I
by
know,
the Bell.
Nobody asked me that.
Radio.
Friends
4.
forever.
Oh, that's terrible. 3, 2,
Radio.
1. Ben.
I don't know, ham radio?
Yep.
Right. That's correct.
ham radio.
Correct.
I wrote a radio waves.
Radio works.
Yep.
And
Ham radio.
there you go. All right. So
All right.
9. What's it? 9-8.
Take it.
9-8. They both got it right. Actually, both got it right.
What is it a contraption? It's a ham radio.
Your last question in round one is going to be from the category of new releases. Your question is, who provided the voice for Alpha 5 in 2017's Power Rangers?
If Perry Nemiroff is still here, she's very excited.
Excuse me, Saban's Power Rangers. Don't sue.
That would be the great
And
Bill
5,
Hader.
I'm taking a guess.
4,
Yeah.
My
3,
Bill Hader.
2, 1. Pens down, Drew and Matt.
Bryan Cranston?
Incorrect. Drew.
Christopher Plummer.
Incorrect. John.
It was Kevin Spacey originally, but
John.
Bill Hader.
That's correct.
There it is.
And Ben.
Bryan Cranston.
Wow. So 3-point lead.
Bryan Cranston played.
3-point
Thank
lead.
you, Perry Nemiroff, for talking me into that movie.
3-point lead there as we get to round number 2. Mark, how does 2 work? And bringing out the wheel.
good round for us.
Dale the Dude is bringing out the wheel here.
Dale the Dude has
Here we go.
supplanted
All right, Dale.
Coaster.
Look at Dale. Look at Dale
guys gotta
bringing out the
switch.
wheel there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, switching it up, and Dale just brought out that wheel really nice.
I don't know if I'm happier for Dale the Dude getting pub or if I'm more concerned for Copster.
Talk about putting wheels on this thing. It's the heaviest thing in the entire world.
No, there you go, Dale. Now, you
Who is that?
That's Dale
Person.
the Dude.
Yeah.
It's not a bit.
I didn't ask the question.
Dale the dude just messed.
That fucking guy just touched my hair.
He did touch your hair.
He just touched
If this
your
is
hair.
Saturday Night Fever, that is illegal.
It's a DQ right there.
Drew is steaming. I know Drew, and no one touches that hair.
All
touches
right,
my fucking hair.
All right, here we go.
Team Action going to have to calm down, and Outlaw getting on the same page as
But
top 10.
what's really interesting here is it's not top 10 getting into the head of action. It's themselves or Dale the dude.
Yeah, you know, we saw some really good movie knowledge, but we also saw a lot of tense answers and people who weren't writing them down in time.
Right.
This is just a very odd round one. As we move on to round two, each team gets a spin at that there wheel. Each category on the wheel consists of 6 movie trivia questions from said category. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure, top 10, you are not sitting in the favorite seat. However, you do have a 10-7 lead that you currently enjoy. Would you like to spin first or defer to Team Action?
We will spin.
There you go.
You're
Give
gonna
it a
spin
spin
first?
Give it a spin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like playing from behind.
All right, Matt Nose going to
Big spin, Matt.
for the Outlaw.
That's a good spin by Matt.
Matt Nose, solid build.
That was a subtle.
Solid build on
subtle
that.
spin there.
Multiple rec league
It's
championships.
going to land to Coming of Age. Coming of Age.
Coming of age movies. Would you guys like to stay on coming? Matt Nose is already getting up.
Yeah,
And
Matt Nose is already getting up.
Matt Nose with an angry spin that time. Not a fan of matriculating through life. It could be drama.
Dramas is okay.
We have landed on dramas.
You want to do it?
How many we get? 6?
You get 6.
6 questions. Christian George Harloff
John's
will be
second
administering
match
the
ever,
questions to Team Top 10.
6 questions here, boys. What 1992 film follows the lives of desperate real estate agents over the course of 2 days?
Aaron Brockovich.
You want to do multiple choice?
5.
All right,
4.
Multiple choice, please.
A, The Player. B, Glengarry Glen Ross. C, Howard's End. D, The Crying Game.
B.
Go ahead.
Glengarry Glen Ross.
1 point. There you go.
I directed that.
Tongue twister, that movie.
You remind me a lot of Jack Lemmon in that movie, Roka.
I do.
What movie features Nicolas Cage's character waking up in an alternate universe in which he is married to his girlfriend played by Tia Leone?
The Family Man.
Correct. All right.
I never saw that. I remember
So
the
good.
trailer.
In Witness, when leaving the Amish farm, what does Harrison Ford's character accidentally hit with his car after passing out from a gunshot?
Yeah. All right,
Multiple choice.
A, a barn. B, a tree stump. C, a birdhouse. D, a wooden fence.
Wooden fence.
Fence.
Sorry, that's
Wooden fence.
incorrect for the steal.
You go tree stump.
Birdhouse.
Birdhouse. They rebuilt
Matt.
it. It's fine.
All right, question number 4.
Son of a bitch.
Question 4. In Almost Famous, after a rough night, the cast sings along to what Elton John song while on the tour bus?
Tiny Dancer.
For 2 points.
We also would have accepted Tony Dancer.
Yeah, after the last one.
All right. All right. Edward Norton plays a violent sociopath that goes by Roy in what film?
Fight Club.
All right. Primal Fear.
2 points.
Didn't even need multiple choice on that
So
one.
last question. Last
Yeah.
question. All right.
Sociopath.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. In Good Will Hunting, Will leaves Robin Williams a note that's saying that he had to go see about a girl. What was Robin's response? Need the exact quote.
Oh, come on. Exact quote?
Yeah.
Exact quote. What does he say to? What was Robin's response?
Keep in mind, you can check the multiple choice.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, multiple choice.
A, that a boy, go get her.
No.
B, I'll be damned, he did it.
No.
Son of a bitch, he stole my line.
Son of a
There you
bitch,
go.
stole
Well,
my
will you
line.
look at that? He's gone.
C.
C is correct. 1 point. There you go.
Those were all good options. Like, I would have bought Robin delivering any one of those
Is that
lines.
is that 6?
That is 6.
All right, 6 questions there. Now,
And look at that, 11-point lead right now for top 10. I mean, it's sometimes it can get in the head of a younger team.
Yeah.
Team Action is exactly that. They're trailing by a lot, but they do have 6 questions.
Team Action had a wonderful run this season, but these are former team champions they're dealing with here. So here we go.
Ben Bateman will
Come
be
on,
giving a
Action.
spin. Spin by Bateman.
Woo!
Spin response.
Team
Boo
Action.
this man!
No.
Boo this man!
The wheel spins, and it's going to land. It could be coming of age,
Coming
Christian.
of age.
The
Coming of
category that they Eschewed in top 10 spin.
They're still coming of age. How can they choose these? I don't know. These kids.
They're going again.
Do you have a word a day calendar?
They're going again. Eschewed.
Eschewed. Brett.
Eschewed.
Here we go.
Coming of age. Christian, it could be coming around that way, though. Ron Howard.
Ron Howard movies. All right. Ron Howard movies will be for Team Action, who's looking to make a little bit of run. They really need a good round two. Have struggled in their last couple matches here.
In the Han Solo movie. Sorry, you don't know that yet. Your first question. Who played racer Niki Lauda in the movie Rush?
Chris Hemsworth.
Daniel Bruhl.
2 points.
2 points, all right.
Okay. 9-point lead.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
We covered
For
on
top
AMA
10.
this week. Surprised by it.
Your next question, Team Action. Which Ron Howard film featured Keanu Reeves, Joaquin Phoenix, and Rick Moranis?
Now have a
5,
good start Christmas.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Was it A, Gung Ho, B, Cocoon, C, Parenthood, or D, Willow?
Parenthood.
For 1 point.
Okay. They trail by 8. 4 questions remain. Each question worth 2 points. You do the math. We could be tied at the end of this. Your next question. Which Ron Howard film was a remake of a 1956 film starring Donna Reed and Leslie Nielsen?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Is it A, Cinderella Man, B, Far and Away, C, The Paper, or D, Ransom?
Cinderella Man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Far and Away.
That is incorrect for
The
1
steal.
point to steal.
Can we hear the choices again?
You certainly may. Is it A, Cinderella Man, B, Far and Away, C, The Paper, or D, Ransom?
Ransom.
That's a big point.
1
That's
point.
a big
1
point.
point.
I don't know. They didn't say it. No, they did.
Who plays the scientist who proves Madison is a mermaid by splashing her with water in the movie Splash?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Top 10 having some sort of
Shows you the age
strong
range.
feelings.
5,
It's not
4,
Tom Hanks, is it?
3, 2, 1.
Tom Hanks.
That is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Eugene Levy.
2 points.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, Christian strategy, such a big part of this game. Interesting that Team Action took a shot with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Seeing the reaction of Top 10. Top 10 clearly knew the answer. They didn't talk it down to multiple choice.
They find themselves in a very, very tough spot here. They need to hit some points here. They're on the verge of getting knocked out in the second round. Here we go.
2 more questions in the world of Ron Howard movies. Opie grew up, became a director. These are his movies. Sam Rockwell and Oliver Platt play investigators, and Kevin Bacon is a high-ranking political official in what Ron Howard film?
It's not coming. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, The Dilemma, B, Frost Nixon, C, The Missing, or D, Far and Away?
See the missing?
5, 4, 3, 2.
A.
That is incorrect. We go to top 10 for the steal.
Frost Nixon.
Give him another
1 point.
All right. And
So here we
We're
are.
on the
so
verge.
Team Action cannot go to multiple choice. They cannot go to multiple choice in this. They have to hit it or they will lose by knockout. Here is the question.
your question that you need to get 2 points on to stay in the match is, what Midwestern United States city is the setting for Ron Howard's Backdraft? They don't hit it top 10.
Top
He's
10
gonna
will
have
win by
an easy
knockout,
victory.
and they'll get that number 1 contender spot. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Chicago.
We're still got a game going on.
They hit it.
Still got a
Staying
game
alive.
going on, huh?
Staying alive.
How about these plucky gents?
10 points. They did this against above the line. They almost came back. We get ourselves into round number 3. They avoid the knockout. We get to round number 3. Here we go.
Round number 3, Christian. The crowd is buzzing. Action is just each number corresponds to a movie trivia category up here. Feel lucky today. to confer with your team member on the 5-point question. Team top 10, like I said, you guys are up by an even 10. What 3 numbers would you like to feel lucky today?
We want 4, 2, and 12.
4, 2, and...
All even numbers. Interesting strategy, Christian.
Action.
Screwed me over last time I picked it.
Action.
Do 1, 3, and 7.
1.
Oh, they went odds.
1, 3, and 7. All right, so we're going to start with Action, who needs to hit all 3 of their questions to avoid the TKO.
That is a tall task.
If they miss 1, if they just need to tie it with all 3. If they miss 1, then top 10 will win via TKO.
Can we say right now, before we start round 3, this would be the greatest comeback if they, in fact, could pull out a victory in overtime somehow.
It's going to be hard. Top 10 will have to miss all 3. We start with Team Action. You guys chose number 1. That's Disney. That is Disney. Who's taking Disney?
I'll take Disney.
All right, here you go, Drew. In order to stay in the game with Disney, who is directing the 2019 live-action The Lion King remake, even though Bibiani doesn't think it's live-action? The remake of Lion King.
The upcoming.
Excuse me. Say. Yes. Upcoming 2019 Lion King remake.
Come on, boys.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Who is directing the 2019 live-action The Lion King remake? 5, 4,
Not any
3.
circus.
Sean Levy.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Team Top 10!
Nose goes in. John Favreau's the answer.
Yeah, rubbing it in there.
Oh, no. Oh,
Wait,
no. Oh, no.
Shit.
It appears that Drew Guy has tackled the outlaw John Roca.
Holy
Drew Guy,
shit.
Ben Bateman having to restrain his teammate, John Roca. He looks to be okay, but clearly shaken from the physicality that has just taken place. It was a movie trivia match, and all of a sudden, Drew Guy crossed the line and made it physical, tackling John Roca.
You okay? Are you all right, John?
And the bewildered Roca is now walking off the stage. Christian, I'm just not sure what I witnessed. It appears that Drew Guy was about to shake Matt No's hand and instead went after Roca and took him to the ground.
He physically tackled him. I mean, like that was a strong tackle.
Commissioner Thad Williams was
Thad
right there
Williams-
on the scene.
Thad
Happy
Williams
to
came
see
out.
that.
Thad Williams
That
was
was ugly, folks, and we apologize.
Oh, I mean, everybody. I mean, but you got to give it credit to everybody who just was on them right away.
I'm happy you're on that side. I mean, I'm
Right.
happy Roca wasn't hurt. He's an older gentleman, and I'm happy that when he went down.
Well, John put his hands up. John didn't fight back. John
It was a very classy part on the hour, which
Yeah.
is something you're not going to hear come out of my mouth a lot. Matt No's just kind of bewildered after the whole thing, as was Ben Bateman. But Ben Bateman,
Right.
a little bit of class restraining.
Well,
Drew
see
Guy,
if that-
not sure what got into him.
Thad's heading back there too. There's got to be some repercussion for that because I wouldn't stand for it. I don't think Thad's going to.
You know,
either.
Ken Knapsack is a security officer, but he's heel now, so we don't know who to trust.
All right, listen. So there you go. That was something. But Team Top 10 finds themselves one more time in a number 1 contenders match. The question is, who will they play? Will it be Team Top That? Will it be Modoc? One of those 2 teams will indeed be playing Top 10. Most likely Top That. We'll find that out in the beginning of next season, but they're right back at it again. Team Top 10. Let's go back to Emma Fight, who is standing with Team Top 10 and maybe Team Action. I don't know. We'll find out.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with Team Top 10, who are thankfully still all in one piece after that match. I mean, what happened out there, Rogan?
I don't know. It was a surprise. I think Andrew was just mad he'd missed a couple of questions and then missed that question for them to lose. I didn't think we were gloating at all. We were just pointing to the people who had come to support us.
I was trying to shake their damn hands.
Yeah, I did too, before we got around the table. Listen, and then all of a sudden he came like a black speeding bullet right on top of me.
Where are the worker comp forms? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he might have a back injury. I think we should be claiming, something on this. Damn it! It's ridiculous.
That's a conversation
security
we
here?
never thought we should have to have during the movie trivia Schmoedown. This
The
is
man
not
who can answer
full
that
contact
question,
report. Thad, what
interim
happened?
commissioner.
I'm so sorry that happened.
You direct that at him,
dude. I on behalf of the entire league, I apologize for what happened. They will be dealt with. I promise you. This cannot physicality in this league is not. This is not what this is part of.
You want to get tackled?
No, God no.
Me and Emma will tackle you right now. See,
No.
His back hurts him.
No, okay.
I'm going to handle them. And congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Do not let this soil. You guys had a win, a very strong win, and I congratulate you for that. And because of that, your next match is going to be against Top That.
Formerly Team IGN, Jim and Eric. That's a good team.
Yes,
good team.
And as we said in the contracts, that will be a #1 contender match. The winner is the #1 contender.
Yeah,
So
I want to read the fine print on those contracts and see what's in there.
there was
You know
nothing
what I mean?
about tackling.
We may
I
need to
promise
add
you
a
that.
couple more clauses about physical interaction.
I'm gonna go talk to them, and I'll congrats.
Yeah, man. Who would have thought? Movie Trivia Schmoedown, full contact sport, all of a sudden, or at least according to Team Action. But all of
I
that.
will give it to him though. He did that in dress shoes out there.
Yeah, he did.
On wood floors, so that was kind of impressive.
And not
But
like
fuck him.
fancy dress shoes with lots of traction or anything. Like there could have been a big slide, but you know what?
There was when he hit me.
Props to him. Anyway, props to you guys for defeating Team Action, proving to everyone, I think, that them beating you in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament was the luck of the draw, shall we say.
Well, yeah, I think it was an anomaly, and Matt and I have talked about this. We talked about it in the pre. I'm sorry, Matt, you take it. I'm a little.
You still feeling it?
Yeah. That was a hard hit, guys. Young man.
Yeah, seriously.
Listen,
We're old men.
We're old men.
We're old men.
That's a hard floor.
Exactly. And you took it like a champ.
Thank you.
Well, you know, you could have retaliated and fought back, but you didn't.
No.
But you did.
I know that anger, and I didn't want us to get in any kind of trouble with the commissioner. And you know, they pulled him off me. Dale the Dude. Thank you, Dale the Dude. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, everybody who jumped in there, the commissioner, to pull him off me.
I know.
But it was insane.
I was dumbfounded. I just stood there. I was like, what in the world is going on right now?
Yeah, it's madness. Anyway, yeah, we felt that they got lucky in the first match.
Yeah, no.
But we did not take them lightly this time around. We were more focused, more relaxed, and I think that showed in our game.
Definitely.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And how are you guys feeling now that you are getting another chance at a #1 contender seat in your match? Taking
Big
out
check.
Team
Big check.
Top That, and then maybe the Patriots after that once you've recovered from your unfortunate workplace injury here today. John Roca, congratulations again to you, Team Top 10, and we will be right back with Team Action.
Good job, guys.
And we were going to be back with Team Action, but it seems that thanks to his own actions at the end of the match, Andrew Guy has been escorted from the building.
Well-deserved actions, Emma. Let's call it what it is.
Well, I mean, he straight up just attacked John Roca. You know this isn't like a full contact sport. This is a movie trivia.
Listen, John walked out on
competition.
Andrew at a very young age, and he's got a lot of pent-up anger built up on this, okay?
Okay, why does everyone here in the Schmoedown seem to think that people who are not related to them are their actual fathers?
Am I here to make you laugh? You think I'm joking right now, Emma? Let's talk about the match.
Okay, let's talk about the match. So, you guys did pretty okay in round one. Tough break in round two there.
It wasn't our best round, I got
Yeah,
it.
it's okay. You pulled out Chicago. You stayed alive.
Look, when you have Tab, I don't know, it's not advantageous for us to play against a team like that. In any situation, you throw a contract in front of our face, try to tempt us into playing these idiots, well, this is exactly what happens, Tab. We have too much to lose in a situation like this.
Benjamin?
What?
You guys signed the contract, and I want you to let you know, I do not hold you personally responsible. But Andrew Guy has been eliminated and disqualified from the league for the next 3 months. This is a 3-month suspension because physicality does not work in this league. This is not a full contact sport, like Emma so eloquently put it, and his actions had to be dealt with. So I do not hold you personally responsible, but your partner is gone, and you cannot compete in the teams with him for the next 3 months.
I want you to know something, Tab. I would encourage Andrew to do that again 10 times out of 10.
Do we need to call security to deal with
I
Ben
think
also?
Tab can handle words. Am I wrong?
Verbal assault is fine. Physical assault is where I draw the line. So just so you know, you're on your own for 3 months.
Fine.
Okay?
Happy.
All right. I gotta go fill out 1,000 pages of paperwork. So
Okay.
Thanks, Andrew.
Hey, Commissioner, kindly get the fuck out of my interview. All right?
Nah.
Well, then, with that little piece of information just dropped on you, are you going to continue in the singles here, or are you going to stay out of the league in solidarity with your bro?
Listen, mark my words today, right now, this second, I'm going to hold that singles belt by the end of 2018. Team Action will be back, and the Action Army has 2 Crusaders right now, okay? Understand me? I will be back. This ridiculous situation, when you lose to a team like Above the Line who bores the shit out of you, they just sit there and stare you down, you have no resolve, no reason to want to keep playing when your next match is against a team you already beat. I'm so frustrated with dealing with ridiculous team matchups. Just give me a singles match, okay, Emma?
Okay.
That's all I want.
All right, we'll talk to the commissioner about getting you a singles match. Way to stay in the game there, Ben.
Thanks, Emma.
You're welcome.
It's been a hard day for everybody involved, and, you know, I hope Roca broke his hip. So, anyway, thanks a lot. Action Army for life. Where's the fucking belt?
Where's the belt?
Okay, well, there we go. Typical team action, or in this case, just Ben Bateman leaving the interview before it is over. So I guess that's back to you, Mark and Christian.
Well, look at that. As we are back here, Thad Williams laying the band hammer down. Andrew Guy apparently is going to be suspended for 3 months. For 3 months.
I think it deserves suspension. I might have even voted for more, but that's one of the reasons why Thad is a very good stand-in commissioner, if you will. When he needs to assert his authority, he can do it. He just did.
It was a good call. I mean, you can't physically assault someone here in movie trivia, and so he did that. His temper got the best of him. It almost got the best of him last time they met in the interview, and it got the best of him this time. And of course he's frustrated. It was a TKO. They lost to a team that they don't really like very much. But you can't. You just
Jon Favreau is kind of popular, Drew.
Yeah, Jon Favreau was indeed the answer, by the way, if you didn't know that. So that's it. I got something to do.
Oh, you're leaving, but we have one more match.
I got something to do.
Oh, wait a minute. You're competing and defending the belt and hopefully getting well hydrated in your defense of the title against Sam the Inglorious One, Sam Levine. Christian George Harloff, I wish you all the luck in the world.
Show the promo.
We're going to take a break and show you guys a promo while he gets set. Hey, pal, go get him, my man.
Thank you.
Represent Schmoes. No, here's a quick promo of the upcoming title match and the culmination of the Schmoedown Spectacular, a part 2 of the new batch.
Woo!
The Movie Trivia Schmoedown League has grown by leaps and bounds. When I joined last year, and what it is now is this incredible group of competitors and movie geeks and like-minded people who just love movie trivia. And we are supported by the most incredibly intense, loyal, fierce, wonderful fans. And this spectacular is absolutely the Schmoedown's gift to them. Happening today, Idiocracy!
And your winner of the 2017 free-for-all, the Inglorious One, Sam Levine!
The loser of Riley and Roca from the Spectacular. I want the loser of those matches because I owe them both. With Roca, he beat me. I had 19 points. He just beat me. And then Riley, Roderick. I'm edging my way up. I'm trying to get
And your winner,
Struggle here, gentlemen, but a win nonetheless, and a new champion of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown League, Christian Harloff.
Sam, how are you, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good one.
Oh, thank you very much.
It was good. You beat
so
that.
much. Oh.
You beat that little evil, and I'm going to tell you that after your interview, I'm going to do a strut in front of them with the belt because I know how bad he wanted it, and now he can't. So look for that. Listen, man, you have had a hell of a year.
It's something else.
It really is. I mean,
Yeah.
you took Dan Murrell. You almost took Dan Murrell the title.
I went the distance.
You did win
It was
close.
Rocky 1. I went the distance with the champ. That's all I wanted to
You
do.
take the free-for-all.
Yeah.
You take the Ultimate Schmoedown teams,
Yeah.
and now you take the Ultimate Schmoedown singles.
I have no idea what's happening.
It's crazy. And now we've talked about it. We have talked about it many times. You and I are going head to head for this thing, man.
Oh boy.
We kind of finally because we've talked about when I asked you to be part of this. I had deemed you the Tyson of this league. Before you had match
You did.
Well, now you got a chance. But I have now, because I'm not commissioner anymore, I have a little bit of a new fire in me.
Ooh.
So I think to me, what would be fun is to beat you, because I think what would be good is the fact that you did this great thing. You really did. But I think now I'm competitive. And I think in the fact that you are making a run for Player of the Year, I would say some would say that I have a shot to be Player of the Year as well.
I don't know anyone is saying that.
I say that I do, and I make a lot of the rules around here. But
that's true, and I'm real squirrely about that.
That's fine. Going to be all Star Wars and Arnold questions.
That's fantastic.
But no, I'm completely kidding with you. I cannot wait to play you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you too. Also, that fire might be hemorrhoids, so you should.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sam.
So you guys are aware, I am pre-taping this before the team title match has occurred. I don't know how that's going to play out. I sure hope that Drew and I are victorious, but this is mostly because I have defeated Little Evil himself, JTE, and I am about to go head-to-head with the commish himself, Christian Darth Harloff. And oh boy, it's getting real.
The pressure's off. Why? Because I was able to, as Thad likes to do, sign contracts, and I cannot be the commissioner. I can't do the rules until I lose this belt. So, I've been saying for a while now that I'm just here to play, and the Dan Murrow match was probably going to be my last, and then Dan decided he was going to take off. Well, when the best of all time says he's going to take off, you got to try to fill his shoes.
I think I have had a somewhat similar run with the former commish, in that I came in, I was a little rocky at first, and then I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, and it's just been a really lucky, fortunate, bullet-dodging run to get to where I am. And the commissioner helps write all the questions. So in a very similar way, I think we have had almost identical years.
We're taping this at a time where I go in playing Sam, he might be the team champion. As of right now, I don't know what's in store, but I'm certainly not putting it past Sam to do something like that. But I also know that Sam has weaknesses. I also know that I can exploit those weaknesses. I also know that Sam thinks too much. I also know how to play games with my opponents before I go into the match to make them think it's going to go one way when it ultimately goes another way. I know how to sell things. That's what I do.
Nothing can take away the fact that I am the free-for-all winner, the Ultimate Schmoedown singles winner,
Man, I love you, Christian,
and the Ultimate Schmoedown
right there, man. That's
team.
my boy, Sam.
And if Christian wants to hang out, and, pretend that he's a champion and not the commissioner for a little while longer, that's fine. But I'm confident we'll meet again.
As you start to tell yourself, Sam, that you are the person of destiny, once again, the X Factor is going to be me. And I'll keep this belt, and I will let Thad be commissioner for as long as he has to be, because my fire has been ignited one more time. And if I got to take the glorious one out to do it, I'm going to do it. And JTE can't spell.
Yeah, JTE can't spell.
And now we're back here on the main desk for the main event of an incredible Schmoedown Spectacular. And I am joined not by Christian Harloff. He's off doing something else at the moment. I am joined by, in my book, two winners today. One a real winner, and one the winner of a great participation trophy. How about the real winner first? Miss Emma Fife, ladies and gentlemen, is here.
It's great to be here up on the desk for the main event.
This is exciting stuff.
It is. It's been a very good day for me, and I'm glad to cap it off here at the desk with you two gents. Well, certainly you, Mark Ellis,
Thank
and
you.
Jury's kind of out on Ken Knapsack right now.
Yeah, we don't know how to feel. I will say this for Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Knapsack is here, and you can, But I think, Ken, they at least have to
Charming
acknowledge
to the last.
that you gave one hell of an effort in the Star Wars Iron Man competition. You lost at the buzzer to a worthy champion, Sam Witwer, but
Sure.
you're about 30 pounds lighter without that belt.
That phrase "at the buzzer" is what I'm focusing on there. I think it was beyond the buzzer, but I'm happy to be on this side of the system, helping to control the outcome of the match. But thanks for the kind words. Kind words for you as well. I didn't know adults wear suits that won at the pizza dollar machine at the beginning with the claw. It's a lot of skill
Suit
to
may have
get that
been
suit.
delivered in an egg, but it hatched and it gave birth to this matchup that we have right now.
I'm happy to be here. I respect what these two competitors have done. I respect this game. I respect what you did, Emma.
Thank you.
Big win. The system did work against Tom in that match as well, but if someone was to win, you're worthy, and I respect your win.
All right, Ken, very nice backhanded, not really a compliment at all. Now we get into what everybody showed up for. We've had an incredible spectacular to this point. 5 awesome matches, a lot of heat, a lot of controversy. Some of them even got physical, but now we get down to the belt of all belts, the singles championship of the movie trivia Schmoedown. Sam Levine versus Christian Harloff. And Emma, you look at the landscape of what we had in all of 2017, and somebody, I mean, you talk about a lot of great...
Because, due to copyright again...
Each competitor, the field, is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1
Ladies and gentlemen,
point.
it's main event
As soon as you hear
time!
the question asked, please write down
Woo!
your best attempt at the correct answer on the whiteboard in front of you.
Sorry
When we
if
ask
I'm
you
a
to reveal
little
your answer,
hyper,
please
man.
verbalize
Waiting.
it into the microphone and show the whiteboard to the camera at the same time. You're going to have approximately 15 seconds to write down your answer before prompted to give your best guess. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. Christian Harloff, you are my dear friend and the favorite in this match, defending your belt. Are you ready, sir?
Ready.
That sounded like a positive response to me. Sam Levine, how you feeling?
Good, real quick. All the questions in this are good. They're tough.
They're pretty tough.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I don't look at Thad is the commissioner.
Yeah, I will point out, Sam, that Christian has not seen these questions just yet. Ken Knapsack and Emma Fife are going to take turns administering the round 1 questions. Ken, without further ado, please lead us into round 1.
All right, guys, 5 rounds to finish. Round 1, 8 questions. First, from the category of comedies. In Dumb and Dumber, Lloyd accidentally kills a rare type of what animal with a cork?
What animal?
Yes, it is. I mean, that is a classic one.
I once drank an entire cork in a bottle of water.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down, Christian Harloff.
This is wrong. Swan.
That is incorrect, Sam.
They were sending a message. We killed one of their birds. They killed one of ours, an owl.
There was a rare snow owl, and owl is taken as a 1-point lead. Emerges with Sam Levine.
All right, question number 2 in round 1 in the category of dramas. What well-known actor was the director for the Susan Sarandon / Sean Penn film Dead Man Walking?
Repeat the question.
Again, in
rule
the
usage?
category of dramas, what well-known actor was the director for the Susan Sarandon / Sean Penn film Dead Man Walking?
Dead Man Walking was my nickname in 7th grade at the formal. The winter formal.
At the winter formal.
I want to know how you took that for 8th grade.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sam Levine?
Wasn't it Sean Penn?
It was not Sean Penn.
Okay.
Christian
I had
Harloff?
Eastwood.
It was Tim Robbins.
Oh, right.
Looking for
Makes
Tim
sense.
Robbins, also
No,
known
I should've gotten
as one of the pilots in Top Gun.
All right,
back to you.
guys. Third question is in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who played Valerie, a.k.a. Red Riding Hood, in 2011's Red Riding Hood?
Fun fact, it wasn't her grandma. You know what it was?
What
it was
was
a
it?
goddamn wolf. Yeah, spoiler.
Shocking.
Amanda Seyfried?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down, we go to Christian Harloff.
Didn't
Doesn't
have
have it. Sam Levine to you.
Is it Amanda Seyfried?
It is.
My brain is fried.
All right.
Christian Harlow's done a lot of announcing today.
Question number 4 in the category of directors. Who directed the 2006 romantic comedy The Breakup, starring Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn?
I mean, Christian said he did make sure these were tough questions.
Hey,
better earn this championship.
I saw that movie. Big bucket of popcorn when I first moved to Los Angeles. 5.
Saw The Hangover.
Ben Stiller.
It's a story nobody cared about. 3, 2, 1. Christian acting like the dad that he is. Sam Levine.
This is probably very wrong. John Favreau?
That is wrong.
No. But also did direct a Marvel Cinematic Universe film. It is Peyton Reed.
That was not going to happen.
Good old Pay Reed.
All right, fifth question. Fifth question comes in the category of action adventure. Action adventure. What veteran actor portrays Arthur in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
You know that awful Arthur's is a fish and chips.
Is it
I don't
fish and chips?
I don't do it at all.
Perhaps you should have some of her peach drink and not your Coors Light.
Yeah.
And we get down to 5.
Michael Caine?
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
One for Sam.
It's 2 JT rules.
All right. Repeated the question. Category action adventure. What veteran actor portrays Arthur in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
I'm gonna say Michael Caine.
Anyway, back to fish and chips.
I could be.
Are you pro fish and chips or
wrong.
anti?
Very anti. We got a 5, a 4, a 3, 2, 1. We are gonna go to Christian Harlow.
Mark Strong.
That is incorrect. Sam Levine.
Michael Caine?
It is Michael Caine.
All right.
So, a temperamental Christian Harloff. Sam Levine is only up 3-0, but it's a tough mound to get that first point. We'll see if Christian can do it with the next category.
It is. All right. Question number 6, category of animated. In Disney's The Little Mermaid, what kind of animals are Ursula's pets?
We know Sam famously not a.
He is not an animated guy. No. I mean, he's an animated guy in life, but he's not into animated films.
It's too animated.
Yeah.
Not this one.
We are going to go to a 5, 4, 3.
Guys, I saw this one when I was 7.
1. Sam Levine, can you reconjure the magic from when you were a boy?
Are they eels?
They are.
Harloff is on the board.
Always trust in the Little Mermaid, you know?
It may be a 3-point game, Emma and Ken, but I think that was a much bigger point for Christian to get on the board and get on the right track than it was for Sam.
Absolutely.
No shit.
Guys, your 7th question comes in the category of new releases. New releases. Who plays Ryan Gosling's superior, Lieutenant Joshi, in Blade Runner 2049?
This movie, I challenge the fucking validity of this question. It's been in theaters for like 3 weeks. It's not my job to review movies.
The category is new release.
If it makes you feel better.
New release.
That's fine. I've brought this up before.
Question about
All
right. A lot of debate over there, but not a lot of writing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in a question when the 2 Muppet judges spent 15 seconds bitching instead of writing down an answer, what do they have in store for us, Christian?
Jared Leto.
That is
No.
Harrison Ford?
Nope.
We were looking for Robin Wright.
Final question. The category for question 8 is coming of age. At the end of The Graduate, what Simon and Garfunkel song plays as our 2 young leads ride the bus away from the wedding?
One can only hope our competitors have had time to see the movie The Graduate.
Yes. Because apparently nobody had time to see Blade Runner 2049.
For 1
I
point each.
will give you that. That's a very funny line, but it does not take away from the very valid claim Christian and I have.
Very valid claim. So you have 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and we go to Sam Levine here first. Do you have the
Sound
answer?
of silence.
That is correct.
Yes.
Christian Harloff?
Keep that one on.
Okay. Christian
Did not have.
will not accept the point that he may or may not have earned. It is now 5-1 at the end of a very controversial round 1 here in the Schmoedown Spectacular Singles Championship. We move on now to round 2. To the person who originally asked the question, not know the to Christian Harloff.
2 things. The first is I'm going to allow the champ to spin first, but also I just want to point out that even though I may physically be at the table without a teammate, The Godfather is always with me.
Oh, wow.
And I think that
I like
explains what just happened in round 1.
Yeah,
Actual bobblehead.
So he's a Funko figure instead of a Force Ghost, as we
Finding
previously speculated.
All right, spins in for Harloff, the champion.
You got Ken, Emma.
Yep.
You know he's got to be looking for Star Wars,
He
and
does.
this could be very good in his favor.
Oh, classics. He could give it a spin again.
He does have a chance.
Oh.
Not how this works,
Man.
Christian. Okay, spinning
He's
again.
going to spin again. He wants to spin away from classics. I think that might be the toughest category for him, but it's right next to Star Wars.
I know.
Not going to be
It's
Star
not
Wars.
enough
gonna make
muscle to
it.
get there.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Animated
All right.
movies.
You know?
And I will point out, Christian, for all the problems he's had seeing new releases on paternity leave after the birth of his second bundle of joy, he's seen a lot of animated movies by proxy of being
That's
a very
true.
good father. So we'll see how this serves him. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian now has 4 questions from the world of animated movies. I will be administering the round 2 questions to both Christian George Harloff as well as Samuel Hercules Levine.
Only my mother calls me that.
Christian, your first question. Name the only dwarf that did not have a beard in Disney's Snow White
Dopey.
and the Seven Dwarfs.
Dopey.
2 points for Christian Harloff.
Wow.
Christian Harloff, 3 questions left. What 1998 movie was the first film released by DreamWorks Animation Studio?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Ants, B, The Prince of Egypt, C, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, or D, Shrek?
Prince of Egypt?
Ants.
He's within 1 of Sam Levine. That is correct. Christian, your next question. Humpty Dumpty appears as an antagonist in what film set in the Shrek universe?
Shrek Forever After?
Repeat the question.
Humpty Dumpty appears as an antagonist in what film set in the Shrek universe?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Shrek the Third, B, Shrek Forever After, C, Puss in Boots, D, Shrek 2?
Shrek Forever After.
Not like.
Third.
That is incorrect. Sam Levine, do you have the answer?
Shrek Forever After.
That is also incorrect. Looking for Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots.
Against my gut.
Well-known Shrek spin-off
Yes.
that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
And if I may say, that cat is just the cutest. Christian, you have one more question in the world of animated movies to close out your round 2.
Please, put me out of my misery.
No.
What classic actor voices food critic Anton Ego in Pixar's Ratatouille?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Albert Finney, B, Richard Harris, C, Peter Mullen,
Peter
or D,
O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole?
Finney.
That is incorrect, Sam Levine.
Peter O'Toole.
Give Sam Levine a
Yeah.
point. And
That's
it is 6-4 in favor
Steal.
of Levine. Not
Yeah,
the way
still
you
close.
want to leave it after you get to answer.
No.
3 rounds left for Christian, and he is very good. One of the best competitors in the entire league at stealing and opponent's misses. So Sam Levine, without further ado, please give that wheel a spin.
Land on Star Wars. It'll all be fine.
Come on,
big
Sam.
spin for
All right, good spin there.
Sam Levine.
I like that.
Sam Levine, you know he's a fan of classics. Crime
He
movies,
is.
I think, are right in his wheelhouse.
And-
Go ahead and spin
Sam.
it again, Sam.
Go spin again.
Play it again, Sam.
All
So
right.
here comes the wheel.
Spin coming in.
If he's looking for classics, Ken,
Yeah.
he found it when Christian spun away from it. Now
Yeah.
we're going to get to crime
Crime.
movies.
Crime movies.
Sam Levine, how do you feel about crime?
Let's do it.
Who's
Okay.
gonna take it?
I hope that doesn't get taken out of context. All right, Sam. Pulling up the crime document now. We have 4 questions for you, each worth 2 points. And your question, number 1 is, in Pulp Fiction, what one word does Brett say that angers Jules?
What?
2 points for Sam.
There it is.
Your next question.
Come on, Sam.
Who plays Tony Montana's boss, Frank Lopez, in the 1983 remake of Scarface?
Robert Loggia.
2 more points for Levine. 10-4.
Sam Levine.
Harloff going to be looking for a steal with one of these last 2 questions. One of which is, in The Untouchables, what does Elliot Ness find at an attempted liquor raid? Go to 5, 4.
Multiple.
Go to that. Is it A, guns? Is it B, rats? C, umbrellas? Or D, drugs?
Rats.
Umbrellas.
That's a point.
One
That's
point.
a point. Seemingly pulled out of thin air.
Ooh.
Levine, feeling it here. And your last question. Round 2. Brothers Andy and Hank Hansen devised a plan to rob their parents' jewelry store in what film released in the 2000s? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple.
2. Is it A, Killer Joe? B, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead? C, A History of Violence? Or D, Heist?
Heist?
A.
That is incorrect. Christian, you have a chance to steal.
Can I hear the multiple again?
Certainly. Is it A, Killer Joe? B, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead? C, A History of Violence? Or D, Heist?
Heist.
Also incorrect. We're looking for the Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. Neither competitor dead just yet, but
Nope.
Sam Levine, a 7-point gash. He's open on Christian Harloff as we progress to the betting round. Ken and Emma, your quick thoughts on the match so far?
Well, you can see that maybe the champ is a little rattled from this a long day
Big
performing.
production. Please give that wheel one more spin
Now,
this afternoon.
if I get to spin it more than once or no? Just once.
You just once.
Well,
just the
no matter
once.
what I do.
There you go. Doesn't matter
There it goes.
what the
That's
category
it.
is.
Sam's not looking at that wheel.
Yeah.
That wheel has hurt him before.
That wheel. Seen that go around a lot today. And we are right back
It's a
to
crime.
crime movies.
No points.
Wouldn't you know it? Here's your question. In the world of before I give you the question in the world of crime movies, please write down your wager and show it to Cobster. Christian's already written down his wager. Levine shows Cobster as well. Cobster with a very stoic reaction to both wagers.
This question goes wrong for Sam. This could be different.
Could be.
All right, and your question is, in the movie Collateral, who plays LAPD detective Ray Fanning, who is hot on the tail of Vincent and Max? Okay,
Yeah,
looking
thank God I have
very
that
sure,
0 points. I
furiously. It
had
seems
no
like
idea.
they got some of the rust off
Yeah.
from whatever was afflicting both really competitors in round 1, and they're ready to go. Looks like we don't even need to do a countdown. Pens are down. Christian Harloff, how many points did you wager?
3 points.
Sam, how many points did you wager?
Also 3.
Okay, so max bet on both. Christian, your answer?
Mark Ruffalo.
Sam?
Mark Ruffalo.
They both get
That
3
is
points.
correct.
There we
Look at
go. Making the scores look prettier. 14-7. And now,
Right.
Ken, we move on to round 4, which is a round that I know the style of this round almost gave you a victory against Sam Witwer. The buzzer round, the
Yeah.
speed round, who can be quicker on the draw?
Yeah, that's the key. Sometimes you got to tie yourself into the force and just hope that the clock doesn't run out and a question is asked or something like that. You know, you just gotta stick in it.
Emma,
Stick
they're
with it.
only going to get
No.
2 seconds to once they buzz in to get the correct answer. And the way that this round works is a question is going to be asked. 7.
In what 80s comedy does Tom Hanks?
You hear it, and you think you know the answer, please buzz in. Keep in mind, competitors, you don't have to wait until the end of the question. You think you know it earlier, buzz in. I would wait till the end. You live your life as close to the edge as you want. Mark
Yeah.
Rao is the line judge. As soon as he points to whoever got the correct buzz first, we're going to go to them. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you don't have an answer by that eye, you lose a point. If you get the correct answer, you win a point. Ken Knapsack will be administering the first 2 questions. Emma Fife, the next 3. Christian, you ready?
Ready.
Sam Levine, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, Ken, without further ado.
Who played taxi driving misfit Travis Bickle?
Robert De Niro.
That is correct, Sam
Correct.
Levine. 7.
In what 80s comedy does Tom Hanks play Detective Scott
Dragnet.
That is
incorrect.
Not correct.
Turner and Hooch, so Christian loses the point.
All right.
15-6. The next question, Emma Fife.
In 1990's Home Alone, the McAllisters were traveling to what European?
Paris.
That is correct.
Correct.
For a point.
16-6.
Yes.
And your last question. Your second to last question.
What is the name of the character played by Johnny Depp in the Tim Burton film Sleepy Hollow?
Taylor Swiftman.
Christian Harlow.
fuckface we go.
Nope, that's there's a lot of F's that seem to be popular answers here today.
Ichabod Crane is what we were looking for.
I need to
One
get
last
this
question in the speed round. If Christian Harloff does not get this question correct, we will have a knockout on the hands of Sam Levine.
What was the first Batman movie to feature a score by composer Elliot?
Sam Levine, buzzing in.
Batman Forever.
No. That
You're
was
right.
2 seconds.
So you're right. You're right.
It took too long. The answer was Batman Forever. The answer was, or we were looking for composer Ellie Goldenthal's first Batman score. It's not a great score in my opinion. Doesn't matter because Sam Levine didn't get the point. So now it's 15-5. And with that early buzz in, Sam Levine has unwittingly opened a door to round 5, where Christian Harloff has a shadow of a chance to catch up.
Nothing more than for this to go to sudden death.
Questions. If you miss any of these, Sam.
7, 1, and 18.
He's dying for a sudden death match.
You may get your wish in round 5, where a belt could be changing hands.
Come on, Sam.
Each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers that
win
range from 1 to 20.
Thank you so much.
Because you do have a 10-point lead. Each number you give us corresponds to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next 3. Your last 5. There's no stealing in round 5. There's no penalty for missing a question. Sam Levine, when you are ready to count, your numbers are
8, 3, and 12.
Well,
Thank you so much,
the
guys.
crowd getting back into it here. Harloff, your numbers.
7, 3, and 1.
We cannot go 3, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, 3. 7, 1, and 18.
7, 1, and 18 for Christian. Okay. Christian, you're going to be hearing some questions first, and if you get these right, we're going to keep asking you questions. If you miss any of these, Sam Levine will be the winner by TKO. Christian, you picked number 7 for your first 2-pointer. And that is in the category of war movies. And your 2-pointer is, in the movie Jarhead, who played the lead, Anthony Swafford, a sniper in the U.S. Marine Corps?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
2 points for
Correct
Harloff.
the 2.
All
right. Next question.
Christian, number 1 is the next one you picked. And that is from the category for your 3-pointer, horror thriller. And your question is, named after a flower, what is the name of Allison Williams' character in the movie
Rose.
Get Out?
It's Rose.
And your winner. Movie Trophy champion of the
Good job,
Emma and Ken, the answer was Rose.
It sure was.
Get Out and a new champion bloom. Sam Levine, seeing the classes between these two competitors. Levine happy to have the belt. Christian Harloff, it might almost be like a relief. A weight has been lifted on his shoulders and ever so willingly over to Sam Levine.
That might be what it comes down to later on, but I know the competitive spirit in her.
Sure.
He's got to be tearing down some walls back there now, mad at himself. But what about Sam? What a day for him. What a year for
Seriously, I mean, it was a very narrow loss that he had to the Patriots early today, and I think that he came in hungry to this match, and it showed. His heart was just in it a little bit more than Christian's was.
Yeah, and you know, Ken, the thing about this is that nothing is ever perfect as far as how fair. And Christian, I will say thank you and good night to all of you great fans out there for checking out the Schmoedown Spectacular and ending 2017 with a bang. Mark Riley, take it away.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm here at the Schmoedown Spectacular with your new all-time Schmoedown champion of the world, Sam Levine. My God, man.
Thank you. I hope it is all time. I hope I never lose this again.
It's an amazing thing to see how you started. Yeah. We actually started in a match in January.
Yes.
And from that match to where we are now, you have run the table in an impressive way. How do you feel right now holding that belt? I know how it feels. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. I wish more than anything I could have Drew McWeeny with me, also holding up belts for the team title, but that's okay. I mean, we missed it as absolutely close a match as one can get. But that's okay because I know Drew and I want to keep playing, and so not winning allows you to play a lot more. So I'm looking forward to that. But as far as the singles, the truth of the matter is, I read the online, the webpage, the Facebook group, and I know I came into every one of my singles matches as an underdog.
Yes, you did.
And I agree with that thinking. I was absolutely outmatched. And for me to be standing here means the stars had to align in an incredibly magical way. And for the way it ended today, honestly, Christian is tremendous at this. I know the guy knows his movie trivia, and I feel like I was playing a bit of an injured opponent today. He's been on his feet since 8 in the morning, screaming at people, calling matches, looking at questions, loading up wheels. So I don't know, if I'd have beat him by a point or two, I could have been like, no, it was close. But I did kind of destroy him, so I take back what I said. I really beat the crap out of Christian, and I'm going to really enjoy that. It might not be as sweet as beating the Patriots, but,
here's the thing, Sam. Yeah. You do say those things about Christian. He's been here a long time. He's been doing this. He was the current champion. Right. However, you did go through and do a 5-round matchup with the Patriots, with your partner,
and then go
Drew
and do
McWeeny.
another 5-round
That took a lot out of you. What did you summon within your bones to get here where you are now?
Oh, I drank another Red Bull.
Okay,
so if the good people at Red Bull would like to send me a case on account of the promotion, my address is probably listed somewhere online. Killers don't come to my house.
Right. Well, Sam, this year started with you competing with me.
Yes.
And then that led into a gauntlet of some of the top competitors in the Schmoedown. And you kept winning. And when you entered the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament, did you go into it thinking that you had a chance? Did you think that you knew you were going to win this thing? What were your thoughts walking into this? Because you are now the last man standing with the belt on your shoulder. Tell me about the process.
I will tell you. So when you and I played our first match of the year...
One of the best matches I think I've ever played in.
I still refer to that. Even though I lost, I still refer to it as my favorite match so far.
One of my favorite matches of all time.
I thought you and I were so perfectly evenly matched. We were really going point for point. It came down to a 1-point victory in your favor.
Right.
And I have no problem with the way it shook out. And that definitely helped with the confidence level of, all right, I guess I belong here. Because, I mean, you guys are something to behold when this league of competitors is at their best. It's really incredible stuff as a movie fan to watch. And so then the free-for-all happened, and I drew a very lucky number, but also I have to point out I did clear out an entire table on my own. I did face 4 other competitors, and then Tom Dagnino. But then I used that win to challenge Dan Murrell, the then singles title holder, and again, it's not a match I won, but I went the distance with the champ. I proved to Apollo Creed that I belonged in the ring with him, and so honestly, that was all I needed. But when I started doing the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament, my goal was just do better than you did last time. And last time I lost to Mark Baby Carrots Ellis on the first round because, well, let's just say the 10-second countdown clock that was brand new to me in the middle of the match was a little jarring. But other than that, I just wanted to do better than that, and also I really did want to beat John Roca.
Well, and
let's just talk about that again.
Yes, it feels good beating Roca, doesn't it?
Oh,
and
God,
you did do that. You beat Christian Harloff. You are now the Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world. Yeah. Are you going to keep competing? What is next for Sam Levine?
Well, right now I'm going to change my shirt. Okay. On account of it is very wet with sweat because it is warm in here. It's been a very long day and evening, and I am absolutely going to come back and defend this title as soon as possible because I really, really want to make sure that people know this might not have been an accident.
No, it's not an accident. Sam Levine you've been one of the competitors to watch in this entire Schmoedown trivia competition. You've come in, you've done the Schmoes No Show with the game. You have been somebody to watch. I'm very happy for you, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Riley.
We are going to now go to Christian Harloff, the unfortunate loser of tonight's match for the Ultimate Schmoedown Championship. Let's go right there. What's up, Movie Tree? There's Schmoedown fans. Mark Yodi, Riley here with the unfortunate loser of tonight's Ultimate Schmoedown Championship match, Christian Harloff. How do you feel, man? I know you got up there, you've had a long day, and that match did not go the way you wanted. I've been there. How do you feel right now, dude?
It's a weird mix of emotions because at the one hand, you don't want to lose like that ever. I mean, my brain was mush, and that's taking nothing away against the champion. He deserved it. Sam Levine had an equally exhausting match in his team match. He was great in that match, and he was great in our match. Just it was exhausting, but there's no doubt about it. So, but I would have liked to have put up a better fight because again, I had a nice run, and the run of 5 straight victories to lose like that on my own, it's just something that it sucks.
Well, you were on a kind of a revenge tour. You wanted to take out some of the
someone else I got to add to the list, I guess.
Yeah. Now you got somebody else, but you took out Makuga.
I'm
you
done.
You took out Bibiani.
Yeah.
But you got here for a reason. You are one of the best competitors the Schmoedown has ever seen. Is the first round going to haunt you for a while? Because that was where Sam Levine took a big lead on you.
Well, I mean, I think actually, the first round for sure. I mean, I think I had one question right in the entire damn thing. That's the low. I had never done that before. My average is like 5 or 6, and to get one it's obviously the worst I ever had. There was some. I knew a lot of the questions after hearing them. I knew a lot of the questions, but I just couldn't pull them. I couldn't pull them. Didn't know the Blade Runner one. I haven't seen that movie, so I stick with Sam on that one. But what are you gonna do? But no, you just gotta wait.
Now, if you could go back and not have to call all these matches and have a rematch, sit there again and do it again, would you do it?
Nah, I mean that's excuses, and it's like there's it's my head was messed up, but I knew that that's what was going to happen. I knew I was going to call the matches. I knew that Sam, who has had a legendary run, is who I was going up against. So I chose to say yes to that. I signed that contract with that, and here we are.
And here we are. I know what it feels like to lose the belt. I know what it feels like to win the belt. And I know you've been there. A lot of competitors, a lot of the fans are saying you're on the Mount Rushmore of Schmoedown.
I don't know about after this match.
Oh, no, you still are.
Even after this match, my friend. Even after this match. Everybody has a bad match. But you're here now. Do you have anything to say to Sam Levine and for the future of the Schmoedown?
No, nothing. I mean, nothing to Sam Levine except congratulations. There's nothing. There's no. I'm glad it wasn't like Snyder or JTE. I'm glad it was Levine.
Me too.
I think those guys will. Those guys will. What's this moron want?
Oh boy, here we go.
Adios. I told you.
Oh yeah. No one can hear you because the microphone's not on.
Yeah, the microphone's
Forrest
not on.
Gump looking.
Yeah.
Adios, loser.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
How'd your manager role go?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Andreyko?
He's an asshole, you know that?
He's not
How's
the best.
Andreyko?
He's not the best.
I don't know, man. Look, congratulations to Sam. Look, this person's doing this. This person's doing that. I'm proud of the event, but we'll see what's next.
Well, you did throw out
There
the
he
challenge to Thad. Well, speaking of,
What's up?
Dude, that was a rough match.
I know. Well, I'm glad you're back because what I will say is, so Thad is back. We had agreement you saw in the beginning of the match. So now, because of in the beginning, I did lose the title. Had I not, Thad, I wanted to thank you for everything you did, and because of it, I will be taking back the reins of commissioner starting in season 5.
We talked about 6 months.
That was 6 months. That was 6 months if I was the champion.
No, but
I don't have the championship anymore, so I'm going back.
I mean, no, I have the contract right here. It says
Why would
Section 37B. It says you forfeit all rights herein within, etc., etc. Yeah, this says I'm going to be the commissioner for 6 months.
Why? Why would you want to do that? I'm letting you off the hook.
I'm kind of enjoying it. This is fun. I mean,
You're snaking me out. I gave you the job. You're going to snake me out.
I'm not snaking you out. I was told this was going to be a 6-month contract.
What's next? What's next?
No,
just give me the. I mean, you're gonna hold me that contract?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes. You signed it. Your signature's right here. You signed it, and I don't know.
That actually was my signature.
I do see a signature there.
He
So
ran away, you fucking weasel.
and he walked away. So Christian, are you saying that you have to take on Thad in order
I
to
don't
get
know
the
what-
commissioner
I don't know
status
about,
back.
I don't know about taking him on, but I don't want to compete anymore. But like, I give the guy. People suck.
Yeah.
People do suck, Christian, and here we
I'm
are.
going back to the desk.
Go back to the desk. This is Mark Yodi Riley here with the Ultimate Schmoedown Spectacular Part 2. This was a great time. The competitors, congratulations to everyone, and we'll see you next time. Riley out.
We are back now to close up shop here on not only the Schmoedown Spectacular, but an incredible game-changing season here in 2017. I'm here with, unfortunately today, my good friend, the loser of this match. It almost seemed like a weight was lifted off you when you lost about to Sam Levine, but I know you got to be disappointed. What do you think happened?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm also disappointed that Thad Williams went against his word and said that he was, he told me that because he's put that little bullshit thing in his contract that now I guess he's still going to be commissioner, so I won't be commissioner, and I don't have the belt. So that works out nice.
And you look like a hobo now. I mean, you really got to rebuild.
It's true. But now the match, I mean, first of all, everything, I take my hat off to Sam. Sam I could call a good friend, but he's also, he's a good champion. And just there's no excuse, as I said in the interview. My brain was definitely rattled, but it's still that you don't go into a battle like that with a guy that can do that. I mean, his brain was just as rattled. He went through a 5-round team title match that was devastating, and I didn't show up, and he's the champ.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough thing, and I will defend you to the death. I mean, you're a guy that had to, you had the birth, congratulations, of another daughter, new addition to the family. You just got back from paternity leave about a month and a half ago. You weren't able to see a lot of movies. You retired from announcing all day. Meanwhile, Sam Levine, all he's doing is cashing residual checks from his Modern Family appearances, so he has time to really practice all of these movie trivia questions.
No.
But you look at what we, and particularly you as the commissioner of this league to a point in 2017, have been able to accomplish. I'd like to get your thoughts on the whole movie trivia Schmoedown, the league, the fandom, everything that has blossomed here in 2017.
I'm super proud of everything that has gone on so far, and this is a great way to close it out. A lot of big things happen here, and you have to thank all the competitors. You have to thank the fans for sure. And it's something I wanted to do earlier that I didn't do. One of the things that has really helped grow the league, and a lot of them are in the crowd today, or have been the people who have done the reactions to these videos. You got channels.
How about a hand for the reactors?
You got channels like we've seen late to the party. They came out here and competed. Every week I watch the great people over at Take 3. There's and Dale the Dude. All these people that come out here and do this. It is really, it's a lot, and it means a lot to watch the reactions, to see people get invested. It knows we're doing something, because we're putting on a show and some entertainment here. So I love the way that it closed out. And again, if I'm going to lose the title, it's got to be to a guy like Sam Levine, I'm okay with it.
Well, I'm just happy you lost to somebody that I beat once upon a time.
You did.
Avenge me!
Avenge me!
Well, I look back on this, and I think that the one person I have to thank more than anybody else is you for all of this creation and getting everything there. I mean, like I said, I didn't used to be able to afford such nice threads and such classy beer, but thanks to this league and everything that we've been able to produce together, and with your leadership, we have that in 2017. Looking forward to a great year next year with you, buddy.
Well, I will say one thing. People have been asking, it's like, because there is a lot that I do still, and even though Thad's running the league.
When is Baby Carrots coming back?
Well,
I know it's on the tip of your tongue.
Well, us, but what I will say is this, and people are asking, is that going to be your last match? It was going to be, until Thad stepped in and cheated me out of what he said. So I want to challenge Thad next season to a one-on-one match. A one-on-one match.
The commissioner is not aware of this.
A one-on-one match with Thad Williams, and if I win that match, I want the commissioner title back.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that 6 great matches and a lot of entertainment in between were enough, but no, Christian challenging Thad Williams. If that match is all Huey Lewis and the News songs, I do not like your odds. But if it's about movies, I think Christian Harloff might be the commissioner sooner rather than later.
Well, all right, guys, thank you very much. How about our new Inner Geekdom champion, Jason Inman?
Yeah, Justice Inman.
You've got the winner of the Manager Bowl, Emma Fife. Woo! The new Star Wars champion, Sam Witwer. Woo! You can boo it, but they deserve a round of applause here. The reigning team champions, still the Patriots.
I'm going to clap. I'm going to clap.
They deserve it. They deserve it. Top 10 getting a number 1 contender spot.
How about it for top 10? Top 10. I had to goad him into that one.
And the new movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, the inglorious one, Sam
Big hand for all of our champions and our competitors here today, as well as our incredible studio audience. Everybody here at Collider Studios for working so hard to pull this off. And, of course, the people at Tetris who made this suit. Make sure you guys check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page, as well as the Schmoedown Rundown podcast on iTunes. Check out all the matches you may have missed from this year and years past.
The cage.
Jesus Christ, fine, fuck it, I'll play you.
Very good.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. 3 videos, 1 special occasion, and a whole bunch of fun. Holy crap, that was a great Schmoedown Spectacular 2 here in 2017 to wrap up the end of the season. And talking about wrapping up the end of the season, Season 1 of the Schmoes Bros Trivia Show will end this Wednesday, the 27th. The 27th, we have a WTS Iron Man match. Myself taking on the former WTS champion, Nico Suave Regoli. And on the 29th, we end the Season 1 of the Schmoes Bros Trivia Show with Wreck the Halls, a 4-man MMA tournament to crown a first ever MMA TS open weight champion. It will be myself taking on Mark Borix, and it will be Subrath Sharma taking on Nico Suave Regoli. The winners will take on each other to crown a first ever MMA champion. And starting Season 2, we are introducing a comic book, TV, movies trivia show. We've got a whole bunch of stuff coming for you guys in 2018 with more movies, more IG, more wrestling, more MMA. We have so many trivia matches on top of the reviews, on top of the Schmoedown reactions, which are coming back in 2018. Season 1 ends in a double header. MMA TS, Wreck the Halls on the 29th. The 27th, this Wednesday, first ever Iron Man match in the WTS. Check it out. Like, share, subscribe to Film Nerd TV. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in 2018. Peace.